Hello guys, welcome to a new park that I have not been to yet. This is King's Dominion in Doswell, Virginia. This is a park that I have just been looking forward to since, since Taylor, I guess. And I'm actually wearing a Studio Fair shirt. I got this when I was just last at Carowinds, so pretty awesome. So right now we are waiting for the metal detectors, and the rides I'm most looking forward to is Intimidator 305. I heard it is the blackout coaster, so I am so excited to do that. I'll tell you if I black out or not, we'll see. I'm also excited for Twisted Timbers, another awesome RMC credit, and then Dominator, excited to do that. It'll be my second floorless coaster, which is the only floorless I've done, is Kraken at Stewart Orlando. And of course, many more roller coasters to ride, such as Rebel Yell, Grizzly, Anaconda, well, maybe, I don't know. Backlot Stunt coaster, Flight Fear, the whole shebang. So right now we're waiting in line for the metal detectors, so I will talk to you guys once we exit the metal detectors and enter the park. So look at this Eiffel Tower. We just entered the park and it already looks visually stunning. So far I'm already just impressed with this park. Oh good, they have free Wi-Fi, nice. But yeah, look at these fountains. It looks incredible. It looks like they're doing like a Monster Jam thing. So I did hear today that the drop tower is not running, which I was looking forward to ride it, but at least no roller coasters are closed. So that's really no issue. I'm not like too disappointed that we won't be doing the drop tower. It's fine. At least I'll get to do all the coaster credits. I think it is supposed to rain today, which so far it doesn't look like it because it's really nice right now. So yeah, I think first ride of the day is going to be Dominator, which is the B&M floorless, which I've only done one floorless, which was a Kraken at SeaWorld, which is at my home park. So I ride Kraken all the time, so I'm excited to ride Dominator. And there it goes right there. I think you enter through there just to get the Dominator. Yeah, look at that. I also heard it has one of the largest vertical loops found on a roller coaster. Yeah, that way to Dominator. So yeah, I'm excited to do Dominator. It'll be absolutely awesome. The ride I am most looking forward to is when we go over to Intimidator 305. That's going to be just incredible. Yeah, look at that. That looks beautiful. And look at that monster truck too. That just looks awesome. Yeah. Props to King's Dominion. What I'm really liking about Dominator right now is that it's like all in your face. Like it looks tall. It looks there's a lot of great inversions. It just looks awesome, and wow, look at that, it's Woodstock Express. I have done a Woodstock Express before. It's so cool just getting to see the King's Dominion version. Yeah, look at that loop, that just looks gargantuan. And if Kraken has a really big vertical loop, then man, this is gonna be crazy. Yeah, Cobra Roll, and I know there's two interlocking corkscrews that way. Man, it looks awesome. It doesn't look like there's really much of a line for Dominator up there. I'm not sure if that's the entrance or exit or not. Yeah, there's the sign. So we'll talk to you guys once we get off the ride. I just realized they are running two trains. Sweet. The entrance is right here. Well, look at the interlocking corkscrews. Makes you think of Kumba in a way. Except I don't think it's going to be as good as Kumba, but we're about to find out. And look at this. Barely any line for the back row. I love back row rides on B&M floorless coasters. Hopefully Dominator definitely meets my expectations. I find it weird that the color scheme on the loop is different compared to the rest of the ride. I do find that interesting, but let's go with that vertical loop. Yeah, it looks like you get some pretty nice hang time. Kind of like Kraken in a way. I don't know. I'll tell you guys once we get off Dominator. Just rode Dominator. Great start of the day. Let me tell you, that was fantastic. I really enjoyed all the inversions, and it was actually much more intense than I anticipated. It was a little rough, so I will say. My head got banged around a little bit, especially during the corkscrew. But I mean, it wasn't awful because I'm used to Kraken, and I love Kraken. I would take Kraken over this, but this is still awesome. And I love all the inversions in that first loop. That was some good hang time. So I give Dominator a thumbs up. It was a great way to start the day at King's Dominion. over here they used to have a giant volcano over here. It was like a ride called Volcano the Blast Coaster. If you guys remember that. But this year, yeah, look at that. They removed it this year. So I'm kind of upset that we won't get to do Volcano the Blast. Oh yeah, they're paying tribute to it right there. RIP Volcano. But next ride is going to be Avalanche, which is a classic. It's like a bobsled coaster. So yeah, I heard some okay things about it, but I'm excited because I know it is a true classic here at Kings Dominion. So I'm looking forward to the Avalanche. There's the entrance right there. Let's get in a ride on Avalanche. I'm confused. Is this ride themed to the World Series because of Germany, USA, or the Olympics? I don't know. Here come the riders. Looking forward to getting my first bobsled coaster. So we just did the Avalanche. That was a really cool ride. I really liked how it was turning. Oh, I threw 5 stuck on the lift. Oh no. Blackout City is stuck on the lift hill. I don't know if you guys saw it. They should probably fix it later. We got other coasters to do. Our next ride is going to be the Backlot Stunt Coaster. It's gonna be our next ride. Will be Backlot Stunt Coaster. Which I've been looking forward to ride this kind of thing for a while. Because the theming, it looks awesome. I like the theming here in Avalanche too. I would like, in mine, I don't know, it's a pretty cool theme. So yeah, let's head over to the Backlot Stunt Coaster and give it a try. This ride looks so cool. I bet you could easily fit this at something like Hollywood Studios, and it could definitely work here. Look at that, that looks so cool. It has a tunnel and stuff. It's awesome, and there goes Anaconda. Oh, I was the one on Anaconda. Man, oh, it's going so slow through the corkscrews. When this ride may roll back. Interesting. Here's the entrance, so let's get in line for Backlot Stunt Coaster. This looks so cool. It has that tunnel. I really like the theming of this ride. It looks impressive. So I just rode Backlot Stunt Coaster. That was a pretty cool ride. I actually grayed out a little during that first helix. Like, that was a surprisingly forceful moment. Gave me trained for the Intimidator 305 later. I don't see it on the lift anymore. I wonder if they fixed it. Yeah, it's not on the lift anymore. So hopefully they can fix I-305 later. Really excited about it, but now it's time for a coaster that I've heard is not so good. Yeah, we're about to do the Anaconda next, which is an Aero custom looper owned back in 1991. And I'm excited to get on it. Hopefully it's not too bad. I know some people actually kind of like Anaconda. So let's hope it's not too rough. I really like the appearance of this coaster. It actually looks pretty when you think about it. But yeah, let's get on it, you know. And fun fact, it was also the first coaster to feature an underwater tunnel. So that's another cool factor with it. So let's get over and do Anaconda. The coaster has a very neat appearance. And looks like I-305 did get fixed. It is going up that lift hill right now. Man, this does look pretty painful. The layout does kind of suck, but it looks pretty sucky. And there goes I-305. Oh, I'm so hyped to get on that. Man. This is going to be an interesting roller coaster. Oh, there it goes right there into the underwater tunnel. Oh yeah, the wire effects are turned off. Interesting. Man. This is not like that pleasant. Oh, there goes probably over there. So yeah, we'll talk to you guys what you got, Anaconda. Just rode Anaconda. Believe it or not, that was actually not too bad. It was very headbanging though, I will say. And I can say like it's not too bad because I got a back row ride, so it wasn't that bad. And you just gotta keep your head forward and you should be fine. There definitely were some pretty bad moments, I will say. The turn into the mid course was terrible, and some of the turns like after that were terrible. But also I thought it was a very lackluster roller coaster. Like I thought it was missing something. That's my thing with Anaconda. Very beautiful. I don't think it's better than Loch Ness Monster. I think Nessie's just a bit better, and it's definitely nowhere near as good as Tennessee Tornado. But I'm still debating if I like it more than Carolina Cyclone, because I liked the Anaconda, but it wasn't like anything to shout at. So that's my take on Anaconda. So the next ride, we are going to ride Intimidator 305. This has been one of my high bucket list roller coasters for the longest time, and let's see how many G's I could take for a sustained amount of time. It's gonna be crazy. So yeah, I'm seriously hyped up for Intimidator 305. Then after that, we're gonna do Flight of Fear, which is kind of like rock and roller coaster, if you know what I mean. But yeah. So yeah, let's head over to Intimidator 305. Oh my gosh, we are actually here at Intimidator 305. This is going to be the craziest ride of my life. Oh my gosh, this looks awesome. Oh man, this is so crazy. Look, it's a daily hard car. Oh my gosh, this is going to be incredible. Oh, there's the entrance, and there's the coaster going right there. Man, I'm so pumped. So I didn't realize that this one requires a locker. I thought it was all bins, but this one you need to purchase a locker for. So we're gonna get a locker and we're gonna ride Intimidator 305, and we're also gonna do Fly Fear, so we don't have to pay 2 lockers. So I'm gonna sign off here, and we'll talk to you guys once we do those 2 rides. Guys, I just did Intimidator 305. All I gotta say, number 1. That's all I gotta say. That was ridiculously intense. I grayed out, like, that grayed out was insane. The drop was crazy. All the turns were just unbelievable. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, I'm just freaking out right now. That, number 1, that's all I gotta say. Number 1. And now we're gonna go ride Flight of Fear, which is like indoor, like spaghetti bowl coaster. So I'll tell you guys once we got off Flight of Fear, but I just need a minute. Just need a minute. I 305. Best coaster I've ever done. It's number 1. That's all I gotta say. Number 1 coaster. Just rode Flight of Fear. That one gives me rock and roller coaster vibes. I feel like rock and roller coaster should be. Had lap bars. It was very forceful, which I was surprised, and it was just overall an awesome roller coaster. And yeah, and yes, I'm still freaking out from how insane Intimidator 305 was. I'm just speechless right now. So far, it's been an awesome day. And so I think next up we're gonna walk over. I need some water. I think we'll do Rebel Yell next, or Race to 75, whatever you want to call it. So let's start heading that way. So I just ate some chicken tenders at a chicken shack, and I honestly do not recommend it at all. Those are probably some of the worst chicken tenders I've ever had at a park, but it's fine. You know, food is food. Food is great, you know. I think next we're gonna head over and do Rebel Yell. So let's head over to Rebel Yell. So over here, a stand-up coaster called Shockwave used to sit right there. I remember I've been told that ride was just trash, and they replaced it with the Delirium. So I kind of find it, I find it kind of interesting that they replaced a coaster with a flat ride. I mean, if it's better than Shockwave, then A, it's a good replacement. And over here is the drop tower. I was really looking forward to do this drop tower, but it's not open today, so it kind of sucks. I was wanting to ride this. Oh wow, look, it's the entrance to the water park, Soak City. It's like, I heard Kingsman's got a pretty good water park. Now we're in Candy Apple Grove. Now there's gotta be some singing mushrooms here somewhere. I know Taylor's obsessed with those kind of things. So we've made it to a true classic. Oh wow, look, it's Twisted Timbers. Wow, we'll get over to Twisted Timbers later. Right here, where we're about to ride, is a classic wooden coaster called Racer 75, or everyone calls it Rebel Yell, because that's the real name. Because for the love of gosh, I am not calling it Racer 75. I mean, yeah, Racer 75. We'll call it Rebel Yell because Racer 75 is just kind of a dumb name. Oh, there goes one of the lift hills. I think it's waiting for the other train. It's kind of like Dueling Dragons. There's the Apple's Apple Wild Mouse right there. That looks really, I kind of like the color scheme on that. It's a nice color scheme. The line does not look so pleasant. So we gotta get both credits on versus 75. So I got both credits in on Rebel Yell versus 75. That was pretty good for a classic wooden coaster. Definitely one of my favorite classic wooden coasters. The red side was a bit rough, but the blue side was super smooth. And overall, it was just fun getting to race together train. Definitely a really good roller coaster in my opinion. I think next we're debating on whether to do the Apple Zapple or Twisted Timbers. Wild Mouse or an RMC? Your pick. Wow, look at Twisted Timbers going down its first drop. I am so excited for Twisted Timbers. But first we're gonna do the Wild Mouse coaster, and wow, look at that, it's Grizzly. I'm actually really excited for Grizzly. And look at that, oh, they do melt detections. Interesting. Yeah, I think you, oh yeah, they do have lockers for Twisted Timbers, nice. I think this one has bins, but Twisted Timbers has lockers. Just did Apple's Apple. That might be one of my favorite wild mouses. That was actually pretty good for a wild mouse. So I guess one a thumbs up. Next up, we're gonna ride Twisted Timbers, the RMC hybrid. So the thing with this is I cannot bring the phone in the ride, so I have to put it in a locker because they do have metal detectors, kind of like Universal. So yeah, here's Twisted Timbers right here. Looking forward to get on it. So I'll talk to you guys once we get off Twisted Timbers. Just did Twisted Timbers. That was insane. Oh my gosh, that air time was like really strong, and it was super smooth. It was like everything was like, it was just like, oh my gosh. It's something you have to come and just ride yourself to fully just know what happened, what it is. But yeah, so I'm really thirsty, so we're about to get a drink, and then we will ride the Grizzly. Things are starting to look a bit cloudier and darker now, but we are about to do a coaster that's really hard to find. We're about to ride the Grizzly. I heard it's a very bumpy wooden coaster, but hopefully it's not too bad, and hopefully I like it, because the wooden coaster in the woods sounds amazing. I think this is where the entrance for Grizzly is. It's very secluded for us as a park, which is awesome. Alrighty, at the Grizzly. Here's a very rough wooden coaster. And wow, look, they've got go-karts around here. I can hear it. Wow, it's inside the woods. This is gonna be an awesome ride. It's kind of like the Beast in a way, but it's not as long. I find it weird that this path is so narrow. Like it does not look as narrow here, but if you're like coming here in person, and this looks even more narrow than it actually is. Like, this is crazy. Oh, there goes the coaster right there. I'm excited to do Grizzly. It looks like it's only one train operations. Should try doing this in the back row again. What if it's closed off? No, they don't. This looks awesome. And I will talk to you guys once we get off the Grizzly. So I just rode the Grizzly. In unpopular opinion, I think that's better than Rebel Yell. That was like, it was really rough, and there was one part, probably one of the most brutal moments on any coaster I've experienced, but I think the roughness added to the coaster because it's in the woods, and oh boy, this coaster at night is gonna be insane. So I give Grizzly a big thumbs up. That was a very awesome wooden roller coaster in my opinion. It's definitely a true classic here at King's Dominion, and yeah, I think that was the last major coaster, so I gotta do the flat rides and then the kiddie coasters as well. So just did that log flume. I don't know what it's called. I don't even know the name. It's kind of a confusing name, but it was a really neat log flume ride. It makes me think of like the Beast, but as a water ride. Like, it's interesting. But yeah, it's a cool ride. Like, some rain might be coming in later. I'm not sure if it's just the clouds, but some rain might be coming in. So we gotta get on the Woodstock Express to hurry up. Some rain's coming in, and we gotta do the kiddie coasters. We're gonna do the Woodstock Express. That's gonna be easy. The challenge is gonna be trying to get on the Great Pumpkin Coaster, because you're gonna have to restart. Okay, so looks like some rain's coming in, so we're gonna have to hurry up, try to get the kiddie credits. So, which is Woodstock Express, which is just a kiddie wooden coaster. Yeah, I need to get that credit, and then I might try to squeeze in the Great Pumpkin Coaster. You need a kid to ride that coaster. So hopefully I'll be able to do that. Maybe just wait for someone little who's just riding by himself, just so I can get the credit, you know. What coaster enthusiasts do. So yeah, here's the Eiffel Tower. This is a really pretty view. Yeah. So maybe if I have time, if it's not raining like completely, then maybe we could try to get in a little, like a ride on Intimidator 305, because right now that's my favorite coaster. I absolutely love Intimidator 305. So we better hurry up. Here we are at Woodstock Express. Time to get this kitty wooden coaster credit. Yeah, look at that. That's awesome. Oh wow, look, just barely a line. But sad part, it's only one train operations. But hey, at least we're gonna get the credit. So yeah, let's do it. So it looks like the Woodstock Express just closed down due to the weather. There's a thunderstorm approaching. It should only last for like an hour or so, maybe 2. I mean, if I don't get on this coaster, I won't be completely upset because I've done a coaster like this before at Carowinds. Maybe I'll come back later and do just so I can get the credit, possibly the Great Pumpkin Coaster as well. But yeah, what I'm glad is at least I've gotten all the major coasters done. That's a good thing. So if I don't get on this, I'd say it wouldn't be that bad. So yeah, let's just see what we should do next. So while the storm is passing by, we're gonna do Boo Blasters on Boo Hill, which is a shooting dark ride. I've done one of these at Carowinds before, so I know what it's like. But I like the setting of the King's Dominion version a bit more already. So yeah. So right now I'm not that sad that I got on Woodstock Express and it just closed like that. I'm actually not upset because I looked at the weather. It's only supposed to rain for about an hour, which is not bad. We're going to be seeing a show soon. And maybe the storm might pass by then. So yeah, also then like maybe later around like 5 o'clock, I can get these 2 kitty credits right there. The Great Pumpkin Coaster, which hopefully I can do. If I can find a kid to ride with. And then Woodstock Express, which yeah, that'll be pretty easy to get on. So I'm not upset. I'm happy at least I got all the 10 major coasters done. I'm happy about that, which I feel lucky. But yeah, and hopefully later on I can get some more rides on Intimidator 305. If you staff wanted to be in the vlog, subscribe to Theme Park Guy Productions on YouTube. I like the setting here a bit more than the Carowinds setting. Oh yeah, this setting already looks much better than Carowinds. I'm already impressed with this more than the Carowinds version. Just did the Boo Blasters on Boo Hill. That was better than the one at Carowinds. I wish Carowinds had a setting like that. I wish there's just a lot like I said, thunderstorms coming in. So yeah, we might go see a show real quick, let the storm pass by, and then we can get on the 2 kiddie coasters and then do some re-rides on rides like I-305, Twisted Timbers, Dominator, and other such amazing rides. So these cars are open, which I find weird in thunderstorms, so I might give this one a shot. So we just saw an awesome show. It's like a circus relay style show. That was incredible. A lot of good stunts. They're just awesome. So now we check out some merchandise and then we try to get on the kiddie coasters just for the credit, and then we'll do some re-rides. I find funny that they still kind of have Volcano on here, even though Volcano's gone. Sucks that they removed Volcano. Planet Snoopy. Since the weather has passed by, we're gonna get on the 2 kiddie coasters. Well, hopefully 2 if we can do the Great Pumpkin Coaster. Because Great Pumpkin Coaster is gonna be a bit challenging because I think you need to have a kid to ride, so that's gonna be a bit of a challenge. But Woodstock Express should be easy. The train is coming back, no thunderstorms. Let's get on the Woodstock Express. Get this kiddie coaster credit. So just rode Woodstock Express for the credit, and again, it's just like another kiddie wind coaster, but yeah, it was surprisingly not rough. I find it weird that like this and then Rebel Yell are both like really smooth for their age. I think this is one of the original attractions Grizzly, that was like really rough. Yeah. But really, I only rode it for the credit. I don't need to ride it again today. So now, let's see if I can get on the Great Pumpkin Coaster. Hopefully get another credit. Over here is the Great Pumpkin Coaster. It's another kiddie coaster credit. But yeah, this is probably gonna be a challenging one to get on because I think you need a kid to ride it with. So I don't know how this is gonna work. Hopefully it can do this. I don't know. This might be really difficult. Let's see if let's hope we can get on it. Fingers crossed. High five. There you go, brother. There we go. Let's see if I can get on this coaster. I mean, I don't know. This might be a hard one. I'll let you guys know if we do. So I ended up getting on the coaster. One of the kids wanted to ride with me. So yeah, that was pretty cool. So yeah. So I don't really like how parks or some coasters like that, you have to have like a kid to ride with. But I do get it. So next up we are going to ride Dominator. And Miley Cyrus is playing in the background. Moving my hips like, yeah. I don't know. It's actually a really good song. So I think we're gonna ride Dominator next. It looks like it's down. I don't know what's going on. But we're gonna do Dominator next. Hopefully. It's a B&M, it should get fixed like that. B&Ms are usually very reliable unless if it's dead. I don't know. I want to do Dominator again. Dominator is one of my favorites. So yeah, let's head that way to Dominator. Told you Dominator would open back up. Hashtag gotta praise B&M for their really reliable rides. So we just got a front row ride on Dominator. Oh my gosh. It was fun. It was definitely intense. But it was a little bit rough. My head was getting banged around just a little bit, but it wasn't like horrible. Again, I'm used to cracking, so I think we're gonna try to do Avalanche again. We're gonna try to do a whole circle, try to get on almost everything again. Alrighty guys, let's give Avalanche another go. Look at that. Avalanche was kind of a cool ride. It's nice to get a bobsled coaster credit. I think it's really cool. And there aren't many of these coasters around, which I think is amazing. It's like a rare credit or something like that. So let's get a ride in on the Avalanche. Took another ride on the Avalanche, and that was pretty fun. You know, it is kind of more of a family coaster, but it's still a good one to ride. I think next year we might do the Backlot Stunt coaster because, you know what? It's an awesome ride. So we just had some burgers at the Hungry Hippo, and I gotta tell you, those were way better than the chicken. Like, it was actually really good compared to the chicken. Like, it wasn't like the best burger I've had, like, but it was not bad at all. Like, I actually enjoyed it. I think it was just kind of in a bad mood. We were at the chicken place, but I'm in a good mood now because we're riding coasters with little to no weights. There goes Backlot right there. So yeah, we're gonna get another ride on Backlot Stunt coaster. I definitely think it would be a good fit at like a Disney park. Like, the theming looks so cool. So yeah, let's get in around Backlot Stunt coaster. So just did the Backlot Stunt coaster again. That was really fun. A lot of good forces, very compact, and it feels faster than it actually is, which is crazy. Next up, we're going to ride Anaconda again. Aero custom looper. I want to try right closer towards the front. If I liked the back row ride Anaconda, I like the front row ride Anaconda. Let's do it. Anaconda looks really beautiful at night, or like in the evening. It's really awesome. I'm trying to like closer towards the front. Yes. Let's get around Anaconda. Just did Anaconda again. Only a 5-minute queue for that. Oh, that was really rough. Man, I sat in row 5. My head was getting banged around. But it's still okay coaster in my opinion. But the aero loopers I've done, I'd say it's probably the weakest. That was like really brutal. There was a lot of brutal transitions. Like from the first helix to the other helix, that was probably the worst part of the whole ride. And I did have a little bit of a headache. Not horrible, but yeah, not one of my favorite coasters. But you know, it's still okay. You know, I don't really hate it. You know, I enjoyed it, but it's still just really rough. So we might get a locker and do Fly Fear and Intimidator 305 decks. So let's do that. All right, guys, let's go get ourselves a locker at Fly Fear, and I will talk to you guys once we do Fly Fear and Intimidator 305. Oh my gosh. So we did Fly Fear once. That was fun, very intense. But then we did Intimidator 305 twice. Once front, once back. So intense. Like, it's just like, the intensity on Intimidator 305 is legit, like, crazy. Like, I love that ride so much. Oh wow, look at that waterfall. But yeah, Intimidator 305. I'll tell you, on the second ride, I was this close to blacking out. Like, it's just that intense. Like, that first turn is ridiculous. I love it so much. I wish they had more coasters like this. Like, Intimidator 305, legit the best coaster I've ever done. Alright guys, in Kenny Apple Grove, what should we do? Maybe let's walk over and do the Rebel Yell, because it's amazing. It is a true classic. Here at King's Dominion in Doswell, Virginia. Wow, look at that retracting. Looks awesome. Let's go on this amazing racing wooden coaster. So you can tell that the red car is coming back, but look at the blue car. It's hard to see, but it's stuck on the lift tail. Wah, wah, wah. So they are now kicking us off the roller coaster because I think it's probably closed. I think it may be down for the rest of the night. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. I think they closed off the red side too. I don't know what's going on. But I think what we are going to do is go on Twisted Timbers. Which, hey, if you have to go on any ride, at least there's an RC next door, so yeah, not complaining too much, you know. So let's head over to Twisted Timbers. So we're at Twisted Timbers, and we are going to have to get a locker, so I will talk to you guys once we get off Twisted Timbers. Just did Twisted Timbers front row. That was insane. Like at night, okay, so I had a lot of room on my restraint and I went flying like crazy. Like, man, I love Twisted Timbers so much. The top 10 easily. So yeah, I think we're about to get the last ride of the night, possibly. And guess where we're going to? Going to the gift shop. Why do you think we'd be going into the gift shop? When I took another ride on the Grizzly. I enjoyed the Grizzly the first round, even though it was really painful. Let's see if it retains it at the nighttime. I heard it gives an incredible night ride, so let's see if this Grizzly bear can do some amazing tricks at night. Wow, look at this. All that's lit up. Oh my gosh. This looks crazy. Oh yeah, do front. But at night, oh gosh, this is gonna rock. It's like completely dark, so this is gonna be a fantastic ride. I'll talk to you guys once we get off the Grizzly at night. What a fantastic way to end the day. A night ride on Grizzly. The fact that it was just pitch black, you could see nothing, it was incredible. And it was also lightning right now. There's like a lot of lightning in the area, and it still let us on. It was like, and it made it even like more terrifying. It was that good. Like, I love Grizzly night. That is one of the best night rides I've ever had. Yeah, there's lightning right there. Man, that was just incredible. And one day I really want to do the Beast at night, and I heard this is like kind of similar to the Beast at night. Like, it was just incredible. I loved that ride at night. So yeah, I think we're going to exit the park now. This is absolutely gorgeous. Oh my god. This is like incredible. That is pretty. They've got people singing over there. Yeah, I gotta go to the bathroom, then we'll do something more. So I'm gonna end the vlog right in front of the Eiffel Tower and the amazing fountains here. So overall, it's been an amazing day. A little bit rainy, but it's been amazing. It was awesome getting to ride Intimidator 305, which is now my number one, which I'm glad I'm saying that. And then Twisted Timbers was incredible. Dominator was awesome. I really liked the Grizzly. My favorite Rebel Yell, all of them. Like, they were all awesome. And it's awesome just getting to see the fountains at night. It's just spectacular. So overall, I really enjoyed my day Kings Dominion, and I'm gonna finish the video here. So that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more videos and more vlogs in the future. Also, don't forget to check out Theme Park Guy Productions on Instagram. See you guys next time. Have a fantastic day.